How's it going, guys? So I took some time off between week two. I was gonna do a regular breakdown like we had been doing with week one, but I thought instead we can go ahead and wait until I went and watched all of the games over and just do group by group breakdown. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and start now with Group A. And so we're going to kind of go over each group and analyze each of the teams within the group over the 2 weeks and really talk about what happened in each group. So we're going to go start with Group A. The final standings have Flash Wolves coming out first with 4-2, Koo Tigers coming out at 4-2 as well, and then we have Logic Gaming coming in at third place with 2-4, and then Pain Gaming coming out also at 2-4. And let's just go ahead and start from the top down. Flash Wolves extremely impressive. I don't think anyone gave them a shot to get out of the groups. I know I predicted them to come out fourth place. I thought Pain was even going to beat them out. And yeah, I was entirely wrong. They proved me very wrong. Solid mechanical team, very smart rotations, and good team play. The only thing I will say, and that's a very strong weakness of theirs that I've seen, is that they have some weird and very strange picks and bans, and sometimes that can be their downfall. But when they do get a good composition going, they are a very strong team, and they started to get that rolling towards the end of or the later days of week two. Second, we have the Koo Tigers. I predicted the Koo Tigers come out first place in the group. Obviously, I was wrong. They came out second, but they still are getting out. And honestly, even ahead of Flash Wolves, I thought Koo Tigers was the more consistent and more impressive team. I thought the Koo Tigers had better, or I still think they have the best mid to late game shot calling in the tournament. They put an enormous amount of pressure on the other teams. Great coordination, led by Gorilla. Gorilla has that great playmaking ability, and the rest of his team follow up beautifully on top of that. Everyone was playing extremely well within their roles. Koro was surprisingly playing well too. Koro's not really known as that carry style mid laner, but he was able to show that and play that in this group in particular, which was very cool to see. But yeah, they're just a very strong team, and I see them actually going possibly further than Flash Wolves when we go ahead and see how the brackets draw out. But yeah, great showing for the Koo Tigers, and congratulations to Flash Wolves and Koo Tigers for getting out. Now we're going to go ahead and get into Logic Gaming. CLG, we never saw the CLG that showed up at North American playoffs. I think the concerns I had going into it were the concerns that were the problems that I saw coming out of it now. It was definitely the synergy with Xmithy. Xmithy just seemed on a different page than the other four players, and without that gank synergy, without that jungle synergy, you really saw them kind of crumble in certain key situations, and their decision making and shot calling was not good. Aftermove's shot calling was a little bit off, and again, I'm taking that all down to the lack of chemistry within the team with that five, since again they were practicing with Huhi the entire time before Worlds pretty much. And while we were concerned about Smithy's visa, and so that's a major concern. Moving on to Pain Gaming, Pain was extremely impressive, and I say that as not just a wildcard team, but just in general, they were extremely impressive. Definitely the best wildcard team we've ever had at Worlds, and a very impressive showing. They were in almost every single game that they played. All 6 games they had a chance to win. They showed some very strong play, and I'm really excited to see what's coming from them in the future. But overall, from Group A, some really exciting matches, some really close matches. I thought that was actually one of the closer groups to watch, just game by game. Maybe not, and definitely rankings or record wise as well. A very close group. So very cool to see that. But yeah, we'll be back with Group B.